Prime is a brand new Prime Warframe that I just recently got. And man, is he hard to master. Oh wait, he's probably not hard to master. I'm just still pretty new to him. This is going to be a guide to Limbo. How do you use him effectively? Slash, how do you just... How do I kill stuff with him? How do I use his abilities effectively? To the point where I can be a good Limbo main. But also to the point where I'm not a huge troll to my teammates, because Limbo is a very trolly warframe if used a certain way. Whether it be purposefully or non-purposefully. But I will be talking about Limbo Prime and how you can be a good Limbo Prime. Now, Limbo Prime, I don't have 100% knowledge on. This is not the best guide out there, but it is a guide nonetheless for Limbo. So, this is not just Limbo Prime. This is Limbo / Limbo Prime in general. This is just a Limbo character in general. First off, Limbo, we're going to go over his abilities, because his abilities are very interesting. And abilities are what makes or breaks warframes. Now, I did not show the build of my Limbo Prime. I will at some point. But anyways, first ability is Banish. It casts a wave of rift energy that damages hostiles while pushing enemies and allies out of Limbo's current plane of existence. This makes enemies cross of existence. Now, you have the normal plane of existence and the optional plane rift. If you are in the rift dimension and you can damage enemies in another dimension unless you are in that same dimension. Now, that being said, this is your teammate. If they are not a Limbo, the only way they can exit is over time, or if they like another rift to from. So you don't. With Limbo, you can't constantly be you can't constantly be dashing, because look at all these portals moving around. Especially if you are in a very tight slot. Like if you're in a defense mission, Limbo is not very good to be constantly dashing with. And like when you are in a rift, you can't open up chests. You can't pick up anything. It's kind of annoying. Now, the way to get around that is, of course, to use Operator. Operators cannot go into the Limbo's, into the other realm. It can only be in this realm.
Alarms have been reset.
See, as you can see, I'm not damaging anything. I can shoot. No damage is done whatsoever. But now, if I would use Banish...
You're making this too easy.
Right, now this knocks in the other realm. And I'm not doing any damage to it. Okay, so now he's in the other realm. Stasis will stop an enemy who's in the other realm. If you cast Stasis on an enemy that is not in the other realm / rift, it will not affect them. It is just a waste of energy. Now, Rift Surge can only be cast on enemies that are banished. You can only cast his abilities when you are out of the rift. But Rift Surge causes an enemy to have this effect around them, which when you are in the rift will cause them to take damage. Now, those are all great and all, but Limbo's fourth ability is by far the best one. Limbo's fourth ability is called Cataclysm, and unfortunately, I don't have enough energy to I should get energy from this. No. But anyways, when you use it, a huge rift appears, and anything that is inside that rift is teleported to the other realm. Enemies that are in the other realm, enemies that get in, you don't have to look at enemies in order to pop stasis on them. As long as they are inside of the other realm, you can pop stasis and it'll freeze everything. So then all you have to do is go into the Cataclysm, and just go nuts with your sword. And it's even better if you do like a slam. If you pop Cataclysm, do a slam, quickly pop Stasis, and then Rift Surge is usually what I pop after that, and then just go to town on the enemies because they will stay downed if you time it right, so you can keep doing finishers on them. It's really nice. So yeah, Rift Surge. Let's see. Rift Surge, you have to actually aim. It doesn't.
Observe their attack patterns and look for an opportunity to
Just like that.
divide
So
and
see,
conquer.
this guy's done. Bam.
The assassination target is here. Wipe them out.
Now I will my the build that's not a good build, but it is a viable build that you can use for Limbo. It works. It has no Forma as of right now. This can be advanced with more Forma, of course. Anything with honestly, this build is for beginner Limbos like myself that you can use your abilities effectively, because Warframe's abilities is what makes them good in the game, which is a no-brainer. But just for remembrance. So, Cataclysm, Rift Surge, and Stasis. Absolutely broken. Now, it doesn't work on bosses. At least not. Wait, is he? What? Okay. Cataclysm, really good though in defense missions. Limbo Prime shines in defense missions, especially because if what you're defending is being absolutely swarmed by a Cataclysm, Stasis, Rift Surge, it is amazing. Other than that, I don't think Limbo can be used pretty effectively, actually. There is a thing where the Eidolon will step. If you can get the Eidolon to step on the Cataclysm, it freezes them entirely. They don't shoot, it just freezes them, so it's really good for that. Now, of course, that takes time. It's probably going to be fixed at some point, / changed, or maybe not. I don't really know a good fix around for that. But yeah, it's a thing. If you really like Limbo and want to make use of him in other activities, that is the way to go. That is something to try at least. I would watch an actual video on it so that you can learn how to do it, because I have no clue how to do it. That's just a. It's a lot tougher than I made it sound. Let's just say that. Alright, so I will show my build, and then we will be out of here. I would like to do some more videos. I didn't get any of the. I didn't get any Orc cells, unfortunately. But I will show my build. I would like to do this for more Warframes. I like making guides for Warframes. I made one for Trinity. It was a very long how-to Trinity that I will be redoing at some point. But 10 minutes should be all it really. It should be about the time it needs to get this done. So, build for a Limbo is as follows. I am running, and I have a lot of room yet. Actually, I can still slap in stuff. Limbo actually dies quite a bit. Constitution. Oh, I can't actually put Constitution in. Yeah, it's 12. I kind of like Cunning Drift because it has more ability range. Ability range on Cataclysm is very good. Not only does it increase the duration of it, it simultaneously increases the duration of it, which is pretty good. Because over time, the Cataclysm slowly moves inwards and shrinks. but with more range, it takes longer for that to
Did you use
happen.
your mods, operator? Did they anger you in some way?
Yeah, so that's 12%. 12% buff to what I've currently got. Okay. Again, this isn't done. I'm gonna put a format on this. Assuming I don't actually put it on my Nova Prime. Sorry, I'm sorry. Let me go back to this and I'll explain it. Now, these Prime mods can be substituted, of course. I have not formatted this at all again. Sprint any other mod besides this is fine. I only have that on because it gives me more polarity / capacity. Vitality is good because Limbo is pretty squishy. Intensify ability strength. Ability strength is not really necessary. If I take it off, the only thing it changes is it changes the damage outcome a little bit, but that's not really a huge thing. Oopsie, I don't want continuity. I want no, not streamline. What was it?
The system needs you. Will you
What
begin
do I have
your
there?
mission?
Ability strength is what it was. But flow for more energy because Limbo Prime will burn through energy. Stretch again, that's more range. Cunning drift, it just gives you more range. It just can't be replaced. This is not needed. I just like it for more range. Again, intensify more strength. Continuity is more duration. Duration is good because it means that your abilities will last longer, which means you're saving energy, which also means the duration of the abilities lasts longer, so enemies are banished for a longer period of time, or they are stunned for a longer period of time if you use Stasis. So, pretty handy. If you guys did enjoy the video, I would really appreciate a like. If you did not like the video, then please leave a dislike and a comment on what I can do better. I am open to constructive criticism. Thank you all for watching. If you're in high school, hope y'all are having a good finals week. If you have finals, hope everyone is having had a great day today. And I will see you all next time. Thanks.